Welcome to another stream between streams. Um, Thank you to everyone who joined me yesterday. That was so much fun. And there was so much that I didn't even get to do. But it was really, really nice to just hang out and have a good time and a bit of fun and a few drinks and learn a couple things as well. So there you go. And I had to play that. I completely forgot to play it yesterday because it's so many technical difficulties. Hello, everyone. Hello, Pelham. Jeff. My name is Jeff and Joe. Geez, that's not going to be confusing at all. Jeff and Jeff. All right, so Jeff Kane came in first. Craig, Scotty Aquati, and Jeff 2.0. Hello, everyone. It is. It's beautiful. I had so much fun throwing that little video together. Just a few clips that I managed to find. I am working on a brand new Clean It Like Craig t-shirt. I was trying to upload it yesterday and Teespring just was not having a bar of it. So I'm going to have to jump back on probably this evening and try it again. Really, really cool one that Belinda and Craig both like. So might be a bit better for their merchandise line. Hello, Sam. Thank you for dropping links. It's good to have you all here. As per usual, as per the stream between streams, I've dropped the link. If anyone would like to come up and hang out and chit chat with me, now is your chance. My cat's losing her mind right now because I just had like a little chicken burger. So much love going on. Oh my goodness. All that love in the chat. So how did we all pull up after yesterday? I'm drinking the old water, but it's not for what you think. It's just really hot outside. It's pretty stinky hot. Even in like the shopping center today. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Thank you, Quirky. Good to see you. You missed out. You're going to have to wait for the start now. You got to go back and rewatch the start. Oh, 40 degrees Celsius. Oh. Yeah, it was 30 something here and it's humid. And yeah, even like the middle of Kmart was just hot as hell. Like the air conditioning was just not on at all. Maybe they had the heater on. That's what it was like. It was disgusting. The other end of the shopping center was fine. So I think they're just having issues. It's about to storm. Yeah, it looked like it. We're going to get a cloud out there. I don't know about storming here, but hopefully we get a bit of rain. We need it. We need to break that humidity and break that the barometric pressure. What's that about the lack of sleep, Jeff? Oh, there goes my knee. Oh, so I worked all the stuff out about me, my overpay. Ended up, so last night went through my emails, discovered there was an email there from the first week that it was out. So I paid that and got the other one this afternoon, and I gave her a call just to make sure everything was right. And as it is, I'm going to have to call it back because I'm going to have to double check about my earnings to Centrelink. If I no longer have that money, I can't declare that I've been paid $700. I had to pay it back. So that's going to be interesting. Part of the world is broken and the sun is still up there. Yeah. Yeah, it's still up. It's overcast out there, but it's looking really bright. Hello, Mark. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How's your afternoon going? Are you working this evening? Yeah, that was a good day. I like working at Noni B. The ladies there was really nice to me. She's a super nice lady, but she's a bit infuriating at times. She's one of those like uber nice people that you just want to slap and go, "Would you stop?" Dizzy. The cat's gonna go mental pretty soon. My darling, it's only 4 o'clock. I'm not feeding you. No. No. I know. I gave you a bit of chicken. Nope. Okay, fine. Bye. Run away. Run away, kitty. Come here. I know you're trying to. Yeah. She hovers a lot as well, which is really sweet, but kind of yeah. I love it a bit. She's lovely. We work well together. She's nice. Mm. Oh look, if you're cooking in your mum's kitchen, then yeah, expect to be hovered over. Because you know damn straight she's gonna make sure that you're not gonna scratch up her non-sticks and burn the food. Or put too much salt in. G'day, GRB. Yeah. Mine's not going off her head. She's just being a little cow. She's being demanding right now. And I'm going to ignore her because it's too early. It's only 4 o'clock. Not working tonight, 90-gallon drain and fish in a barrel and working on the 55. So what's happening there, Mark? Are you getting rid of your fish or are you just upgrading them to a bigger tank? Are you like amalgamating your tanks? Awesome, Mark. Oh, Marl. Yeah, so I know that Mark's wife put her foot down and went, "You got to downsize your tanks." So I think I'd like to think I was right there, and he's instead of having so many smaller tanks, he's just going to have 2 larger tanks. Stop me anytime here, Jeff. Like, Mark, let me know. Are you doing some relocating? What? Hi, Debs. Hello. How are you? Catfish. I'm glad I'm not the only one today. Everyone else's autocorrect has taken a nosedive as well. Funny how it's all the Aussies. Tell you what, I didn't even wake up with a hangover this morning. I just feel like I haven't slept. I feel really tired. The endless are gone. The cichlids enjoyed lunch and replacing the 2 4-footers. Wait, did you feed the endless to the cichlids? And replacing the 2 4-footers with yeah, okay. That makes sense. So you are upgrading. I really hope you didn't feed the endless to the cichlids. That'd be sad. There's 12 of you in here today. Fish fingers for lunch. They're not even big. They're like this big. like a fish finger entree.
Hi, kitty.
Fucking cat. Get a cat, they said. It'll be fun, they said. She's gonna sit under my chair and meow now. Or not. Do you want some food, mate? Are you really that fucking hungry? Are ya? They're supposed to be friends. Yeah, fish are friends, not food. Okay, break's over, back to work. Who's still going on next break? I'll be back. Bye for now. Bye, Scotty. Wait, how long is that? Fish finger sandwich. The 55-gallon and 2-foot tanks are heading to the shed to be used as quarantine tanks over the cooler months. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Just make sure you keep your media going, so you've got some spare filter media. Now she's gonna have a tantrum. Still here, just gotta feed the furball. All right, I'm coming. What's wrong with your foot? What happened? Why you meow? What'd you do? What's wrong with it? Chucked a tetra in for the peacocks. No, he's head of the. That's cool. Yeah, that's like unexpected. That's hilarious. Those sponge filters running in the sumps. Yeah, cool. Good idea. Oh, excuse me. I had to like stuff my face double time. So I got home later than I thought. The traffic was crap. Hello, Holly. Meow. Dizzy meow. Say meow. Are you gonna meow? No, you're just gonna stare at me. Because I just swore at her with 14 grammatical errors. It identifies as a peacock. That's funny. That is like the funniest thing ever. Oh, that's great. I don't have Belinda's Facebook link anymore. I can modify. Hang on. Just let me feed my furball first. She has the starvations. Oh, feed the furball, stuff your face, what's direction you say? Food related, everything food. Food is good. Yeah, that's right, dears. Dizzy agrees with me. Hang on, Sam. Give me 2 seconds, please. Yes, meow, meow. Go sit, quick. Sit down. Oh, you're faking. Meow, sit. Grr. They said it'll be fun. They said. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. I used it yesterday, didn't I? Let's see. Better go through my clipboard. Hang on. Can someone check that one for me? I think that's it. Could you just check for me? Don't. Yes, Pelham's that on the other hemisphere it's summer. Yeah, it sure is. It's fucking summer, alright. No need to remind me. Holy crap. It's a good link. Is it the right one though, Sam? Is that the Facebook link for Belinda's group? Keep your pants. Yeah, exactly. Keep your pants on. Although I'm pretty sure he'd rather not. Thanks, Craig. Wonderful. So the link that I've posted above is the link for Belinda's Facebook group where she does a lot of her crystal-related selling and advertising and sales and whatnot. Now, for anyone who was present yesterday for my Australia Day stream, you will remember that Craig and Belinda have very generously offered for free shipping on any order through Belinda's Crystals for the next, it'll be 6 days now because we're on the next day. So if you go and even if you join in one of the live streams or see something from one of the previous live streams that you're interested in buying, send Belinda a message and let her know. Like, you can even take just a screenshot and show her what you're interested in and purchase directly through her, or she has payment options available like Afterpay and I think she might have one or two others there as well. Or payment plans. So it's a great deal. I couldn't resist. I added a Moss agate tower to my stash. I gotta stop watching her live streams because I just see heaps of stuff that I really, really want. My pants have been off since this morning. Jeez, Sam. Thanks for dropping links. Yeah, I did. I couldn't resist it. Well, you've got to let her know that you know who you are from YouTube. But you know, you can give her your details through email as well. So I'll post her email in here. You can also contact her that way if you don't have Facebook, wherever it is. Okay, maybe not. Where on earth? Aha, there it is. I have so much stuff in my clipboard, you guys. So if you don't use Facebook, absolutely correct. She does have an amazing eye. I am totally in love with so much of her stuff. You guys are going to send me broke. Have to get a nap in before work. No worries, Jeff. Thank you so much for stopping in. It's very much appreciated and always good to see you. They didn't want to give me CoroWorks package. Oh, sorry. I just had to read that again, Quirky. I mean, did you show them your YouTube page? A lot of the time if people, oh man, I forgot to get envelopes again. A lot of the time when I send stuff out to people, I will go care of such and such. So care of whoever's YouTube channel. Speaking of which, Craig, did you get your envelope in the mail yet? I sent it on your birthday. Yeah, I had to show them I won it through fish. Oh, okay. Yeah, still, that's stupid. Aw. Damn. Shit, I better go down and check my mailbox just in case I didn't put enough postage on it and they sent it back to me. Pulled out 3 emails from the live stream video before the mail guy decided it wasn't worth arguing anymore. Oh, that's gold. That is so funny. Veggie burgers for dinner, I reckon. Maybe. I got them in the fridge. Yes, I realised I just got home and stuffed my face, but I'm still hungry. Then they had to open the package. Oh, God. That's so funny. Mail's been slack, yeah. What are your normal delivery days? Like, what days do you normally get your mail delivered? I think ours is supposed to be like Tuesday and Thursday, but I'm not sure. Yeah, well, that's true. Reva or Coro. G'day, Terry.
What are you doing, little lady?
Buggered. I just got home from work. Monday is best. I think. Okay.
How'd you do it?
Okay. Well, say hi to George for me, please. I might not even stay too long today because I did like 4 hours yesterday. So if he's still streaming, say by the hour mark, then I'll send everyone over to his stream. Sorry, Terry.
Oh, no, don't mind me. I'm reading chat.
Yeah.
I really should get wine glasses.
Oh my God. Any glass would probably be a good idea, Terry. Oh my God. What are you drinking?
Oh, it's a barefoot, barefoot pink Moscato.
Oh, I gotta be in the right mood for Moscato. I like my rose. I like rosé.
Trust me, this is good stuff. I just need wine
laughing
glasses.
at you. He's got my man. Drinking out of the bottle. They have these attachments that you can get now for your wine bottle. It's like a wine glass that screws onto your wine bottle. So you don't even need a glass. You just drink out of the bottle. No, it's not rosé GRB. It's Moscato. It's kind of like...
It's a good stuff. It comes with a cork and everything.
Oh.
This is not your lovely screw type wine. This is actually good shit. This is actually expensive.
My $9 bottle of Plonk comes with a... It's got a cork in it as well.
Well, yeah, but...
Craig goes, Terry, you're welcome down under any time, bud. That's how we do it down here too. Stuff the glass.
Yeah, what do we need? What do we need glasses for, man?
Fuck it, we don't want to wash anything up. Just drink out of the bottle.
So how you been, man? I don't think I've actually talked to you since
Not a
over
little.
Christmas.
Mini stream.
I over Christmas I was at work and
Mm.
uh
Yeah, you're doing all your overtime and your
right,
yeah.
you had a crappy day at work and that's about the
Oh,
last time I talked to you.
when don't I have a crappy day at work?
Really?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
don't have
it's getting
you
worse,
don't have a
Terry.
good day at work ever?
Well, yeah, I do. I actually had a good day at work today.
Alright.
No, there's just things happening in my workplace that
CRB wants to
aren't
know where a
great.
brown paper bag is.
Yeah, so when you go by, they'll give you a brown paper bag. Like, well, what the fuck is that gonna do?
The brown paper bag is important in the United States because you're not allowed to be drunk in public and open containers. So as soon as you uncork a bottle of wine, you're breaking a law. See, I'm inside my house, so I can do whatever I want. But if I was outside,
Holly had the sheriff there showing a couple of unwanted guests the way off her property. Oh my god.
Well, why'd they show up to begin with?
Oh yeah, that's well, who knows? Were they scoping the place out or something?
I'm seriously asking Freaky Fish Lady why they were there to begin with.
Hello, Sandy. How are you? Like it wasn't my place. The dog they'd be dog meat. Yeah. No unopened drinks in public here. We've got the same law.
So that's why the brown paper bag, so nobody can see what you're drinking.
What you're drinking? Yeah.
In theory.
I like the things now, so you can get different cans of like pre-mixed or beer, right? They have these can covers that look like normal soda. So your Coca-Cola or your Orange Fanta or whatever. So you can drink in public places. It just looks like soda.
I'm going to tell you what. I'm a professional right now. You go to the local freaking 7-Eleven or whatever freaking local thing where you can get this ginormous fucking soda thing out of, and you buy it because you're an alcoholic. And then you walk out and dump it out, and then you take your wonderful bottle of wine, you dump it in that cup, put the fucking cover over it with your straw, and move on with your day.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
See, we just add the alcohol into the slushy.
Why in the hell would I waste a really good bottle of wine in a slushy?
Not wine. Like spirits. You do spirits with the slushy.
Oh, yeah. If you want to put... I'm fairly certain, what do they call them? Slushies or whatever?
Yeah, it's like frozen Coke. And yeah.
I'm fairly certain any flavor of slushy with vodka added to it would be awesome.
Oh, yeah, it works. It works. It really does.
Any clear vodka in a slushy would be great.
Wait, what? It was my murdered fiance's daughter.
What?
It's been a year. Let him rest. Oh, she was there. She was off her face. Oh. No good, Holly.
It was my murdered fiance's daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
yeah. We drink cask wine around here.
There's some punctuation that needs to be in here.
You have not lived in Australia until you've played Goonsack Roulette. Monkey? I haven't had monkeys. Oh, monkey's blood. Is that port? Port's disgusting, but it makes you feel warm. It's good in winter.
Well, I'm still trying to figure this sentence out. So
Holly's saying her murdered fiance's daughter came around to the house.
It was the daughter.
Yeah. She said, it's been a year, let him rest. And then she said, he's
and
a heavy drug user, so no sleep for me.
and,
So the
and
daughters
again,
come around and caused a scene by the sounds of it.
and again, I kind of am trying to process that.
Yes, Craig,
there's
the big jugs of porn.
there's multiple ways you can do this, and you can just say, well, screw it. You know, I'm out. I don't want any part of it. You know, things are done. And I'm sure Freaky Fish Lady's got a whole crap ton of you know, who am I to tell her what to do? That's not what I'm
Yeah.
trying to do. But I'm also saying that there also might be this other person that might also be hurting. And if
Yeah.
you kind of turn the tables,
No,
maybe
not at
you
all.
can help
Not
her.
at all, Holly. You should know by now. My stream is one where people can speak their mind.
No, Freaky
I'm
Fish
so sorry
Lady,
that
bring
that's
it
happened
on.
to you.
Bring it on my chat. I don't care. All I'm saying, Freaky Fish Lady, is look at it from her
Man.
point of view as well. And
Yeah,
man,
don't be sorry at all. Like, this is what we're here for. This is community. And, you know, you're always going to be safe to speak about whatever you need to speak about, because no one should go through shit alone.
Sometimes people are not as put together as I am. So, you know, sometimes they need help.
You're put together.
That was sarcasm.
I know. Oh, jeez. You love that song, don't you,
Shepherd,
Sam?
that's up there chewing my entire house apart.
Well, that's what you get for getting a puppy. It's cute as hell, though.
You saw Adele. You and I both saw the movie Red Dog.
Yep.
Yeah, that puppy is related to Red Dog. No, you have no idea. This dog is away from me.
They are so smart, man.
I had to buy a GPS tracker for her collar.
Oh no.
Just to let her outside. Here you go. Yeah. Go potty. And you know what? She doesn't go potty outside. No, absolutely not. She goes outside. She runs around, splashes around, and then runs away. I call her back. We're like, oh, good. Bring her in. What'd she do? She pees. It's like, you were outside. Damn it. Yeah, this is what I'm dealing with.
Yeah. They'll change already. Yeah. Look, you can only do so much, Holly, and at the end of the day, you come first. You got to look after yourself, number one.
No, I agree. Don't do anything that's gonna fuck yourself up. But I mean, all in all, I mean,
it's very sad that she's in that situation, though, that the daughter's not in a good place in life.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, that's if that's all you're willing to give, then so be it.
Okay, says, yeah, those dogs will protect their owners at all costs, right?
Oh, I swear to God, man, this little puppy, I swear to God, the mailman, he will castrate his ankles in a heartbeat. Because he's only, or she is only this big right now.
Baby, yeah. Really baby.
Yeah, so at 10 weeks old, she will castrate the mailman's ankles.
That's so cute.
So what else you been up to,
Okay.
man? Come on. So how's
Oh,
the
nice.
retail?
Well, I did my Australia Day stream yesterday.
I didn't get to see it. I
No.
missed it.
No. Well, you know what? Just for you, get a little bit of Aussie in here.
Oh, and I finished with a British flag?
No, that's ours. It's the Australian one.
I honestly thought it was gonna finish with a guy pissing on another guy's leg.
No. Yeah.
Man, you know what? Everybody in the entire world always keeps looking at the United States. We have the focus is always on the United States. Nobody pays attention.
Absolutely.
Nobody pays attention to Australia.
Yes, Quirky. Australia is Indigenous land. It belongs to them. The way I see it, world is rent.
What is it? 29 point something degrees?
Actually, my job agency has the name, like the Indigenous name for the land that I live on here, and I've got a photo somewhere in my phone of it.
The only two
countries, it's all like different areas.
The only two countries that have separated themselves from Mother England back in the day was the United States, which at that time I think they were calling themselves something else. It was the yeah. I live in this country and don't even know. And Australia. Both of these countries separated from Mother England back in the day, and we're very similar but very dissimilar on so many things. It's so funny. But we are the United States and Australia are the only two countries that said, yeah, fuck you, England, we're out.
Like for us, it's more of just like a out of courtesy, I guess, that we just say that we're under British rule. We really generally day to day could not give a crap. Brisbane is Yagara land. Yagara? Yeah, Yagara.
And you have several people in there talking about indigenous species, and absolutely 100% America was capitalized on indigenous species as well as Australia.
But Mark, we're basically our own entity down here. Like, it's not like the British. It's not like the royal family comes to visit, every year or whatever. They don't care.
Right. And it's also not something that either country is proud of. It just happened. it's not something we're proud of.
Oh my God,
Or-
Quacky.
it wasn't my relatives that did it, so I don't know what to say. We're here. This is where we're at. Though it is what it is. It happened, 100 years ago. I don't know what to say.
Mm. I mean, there's been a lot of sweeping it under the rug here. Mm. Where only in the last, say, 20 years have there been any sort of developments towards, apologizing to the native people for what happened and trying to make things right. And there is still a very, very, very long way to go in that respect. But, our indigenous peoples are hurting. Like, what they've been through should not have happened to anyone, and it wouldn't happen in this day and age. Yeah, it's less than 3 generations. So
that's not necessarily true. Hold on, man. You said this wouldn't happen in this day and age, and I don't.
It wouldn't, like an entire race of people nearly wiped out.
You are part of. See, I'm the realist kind of person that says yes, absolutely, this will happen in this day and age. Given the same circumstances, even today it would happen. If you are not part of the modern world and a certain amount of people want to take advantage of the natural part of your world, they're gonna do it. 100%.
Absolutely not. There's a civilization that was lost to fucking the rest of the world, right? They actually live in their own. I think it's on a freaking island somewhere. They will shoot arrows at helicopters and planes flying overhead.
Oh, you saw that meme? Wait a minute.
It's not a meme. No, there's an actual documentary on them.
Please. Yeah, they did, except they're from the fucking goddamn Amazon forest and not on an island.
There is another one as well. So I might be getting them confused.
That meme had a little tiny bit of truth and a whole lot of falsehood.
Oh my God.
I've actually watched documentaries about these people.
That's what I'm saying. I've seen documentaries about them.
Right.
It's actually like they've been protected in the way that no one is allowed to go and just fuck with them. They can't just walk into their territory and go and like they'll kill it. Like, people will die if they do that. They've killed people for just being on their land. So you can't say that it happens in this day and age, because it would have happened to those people.
In the 50s or 60s, when they first encountered these people, and by the way, they weren't on a motherfucking island. They were not on an island.
No, Quacky's just saying. I was talking about there's a group of people, a tribe that live on an island.
And tell me you're not talking about the Facebook thing.
No.
They were not on an island.
There's been another tribe discovered since that Amazonian tribe, Terry. There's more than fucking one.
I understand that. Most of them
our government has locked us in our homes like dogs, took all small businesses out and fucked us all. Yeah. And that's happened all over Australia.
Most
I think it happened in New Zealand as well.
Here's the one thing that people don't want to talk about is most of South America that has all the natural resources wants to use the natural resources so they can develop like every other country has. And I can't fault them for it. They really want to, yeah, burn our forests. We don't care.
Yeah.
We can make money, and they want to make money, and they want to be a part of the global economy. And how do you how do you fault somebody for that? They want to be a part of the global economy. You know, it's really nice when we come from countries that are already a part of it. But when you're a growing economy to be a part of it, how do you go about it? Well, the first thing you do is destroy your natural resources, employ a bunch of people doing a bunch of things like China is. You know, that's how you get there. You know, you know,
if you mine the mountains and kill generations of children with black lung and lithium poisoning, you can make the 1% in your country even richer. Yeah, that's pretty much how it went.
And Carol Works is correct. All you do is get exploited by the rich, but they want the chance to get exploited. They really do. Man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring your freaking chat down. Let's talk about something else.
Not at all. Greed is real. Exactly, Craig. I don't mind. I'll talk about whatever you guys want to talk about.
I want to talk about a freaking. Have you ever seen a movie with Jim Belushi in it with a dog? Yeah, that's what I live with every freaking day. That dog is fucking crazy, man. Wow. You know what, Adele? You got a whole bunch of people bringing up some really good comments. They're not comments that will ever be solved in a conversation that we're going to have, but they are good conversations, and it shows me that there are people out there that have a brain. Yeah, those are really good comments, but I don't know how to address them because I don't have a solution either way. I can't tell you how this is all going to get settled, but those are very good comments. Oh, Sandy's over there going and talking about, except Sandy, the pictures you're seeing. Here's the great thing: you can do a whole bunch of Google, and then all of a sudden everything comes up current because somebody did a whole bunch of shit. But Sandy, the story you heard and the pictures you saw are from two entirely different situations, and somebody put them together, and now we're talking about it. Sandy, I assure you, The pictures you looked at are not factual. This whole new thing that's showing up on fucking Facebook is not factual. What is factual are some of the pictures, and they were I can't remember if it was Congo or Amazon. I want to say it was on the Amazon. Deep part of the Amazon. No, I take that back. I'm wrong. Because now I remember there was a it's Congo, Africa. It's along the Congo River in Africa that, yeah, they just don't want fucking white people there.
Quirky's saying that doesn't mean North Sentinel Island isn't a real place with a very real tribe that are not in contact with the wider world.
Yeah, exactly. The whole fucking thing that's bringing us to this conversation was false. And that's what people don't understand, that you can't.
Terry, did you hear that? Did you even hear what I just said?
Yes.
We are disagreeing with you. We're not agreeing with you.
Okay, say it again.
Quirky says, that doesn't mean North Sentinel Island isn't a real place with a very real tribe that are not in contact with the wider world. A missionary swam out to North Sentinel Island and was killed because of it.
Again, you are referring to something that happened like 20 years ago.
Yeah, and
it wasn't in a motherfucking island. It was in Africa, along the Congo, and I'm fairly certain they're still pretty not much into having people in their community.
That is a completely separate tribe, Terry.
What?
That is a separate fucking issue. That is a separate incident, separate tribe, separate place.
Okay, explain to me what island this actually happened at.
North Sentinel Island.
The what
Sentinel Island, I should say.
What island?
Sentinel Island.
Okay, and do me a favor and Google all the killings that happened on that island and let me know how many there were.
Can someone do that, please?
Because this is typical social media bullshit.
What's it? Pelham's Aquatics has two breeding pairs of Cambarellus diminutus, the world's smallest crayfish. Yay! I'm keeping them with my Blue Dream shrimps. That's so cool. And they leave the Neos alone. Awesome. Oh, really? So he got four pairs of them and had to euthanize them. Yeah, you're right, Sam. There's more than one place on this earth that keeps themselves isolated. I'm sure that there's other tribes out there that haven't been discovered. And they just keep it that way.
Now,
yeah, we do get reeked with the prices of fish. Pea potters are like $150 here each. CJ had them in Brisbane. Oh, people yeah. Yeah. Terry's got it. Fuck this. My grandpa keeps himself ice. Well, I honestly cannot fucking blame him. Like, honestly, the way that the world is right now, who the fuck would want to deal with it? I don't even want to be a part of society right now. I'd rather fucking go live out in the hills. I can grow my own food. I mean, I'd breed chickens and just feed Dizzy baby chickens for the rest of her life. She'd love it.
Keep
It's not
them
fair.
chickens
No.
alive. Keep them chickens alive. They make eggs.
I know, yeah. Totally.
Right now, what's a dozen eggs go for? Large, the big, good, large ones.
Like the real good ones, like $6 or $7 for a dozen, maybe more. Depends on the brand.
That's gonna turn my omelets into like super expensive.
Yeah. The cheap side, you're looking at, just under $4 for a dozen.
But I mean, hey, at least now we're seeing like what the average laying hen goes through. I mean, there's like usually like 5 billion of them in a house, and they're all fucking laying eggs just so we can have an omelet.
Recently, Sandy says, recently in 2006, islanders killed two fishermen whose boat had drifted ashore, and in 2018, an American Christian missionary was killed after bribing local fishermen to transport him to the island.
And where was that taken from?
Is that Sentinel Island, Sandy?
Because I'm fairly certain that happened in Africa.
Oh, if they go on upgrade. Oh, yeah. So I buy like 6
and your source,
half dozen eggs for $3 something. Yeah, Sandy's saying that's Sentinel Island.
Yeah, and your source is? I gotta ask.
Why does it matter? You told him to Google it.
Yeah, great. Everything on Google is true. Right? Everything on Google is true.
Hey, she just did what you freaking wanted her to do. Good to see you, Mayhem and Miracles. Thank you for joining us. You're joining in a rather interesting debate about Sentinel Island right now. Took a chance and drove to work today. Got here. Let's hope I get home. Oh, God. Good luck, Debs. That's what your source is. I know, right, Craig? $1 a dozen.
Just recently turned up. The only thing is I knew this already happened fucking like 15 years ago.
So can we now Google what this Amazonian tribe is?
Yeah, I don't think it was. I want to say it was in Congo. I think it was in Africa, not. I think it was in Africa, not South America.
North Sentinel Island is one of the Andaman Islands, an Indian archipelago in the Bay of Bengal, which also includes South Sentinel Island.
Yeah, that's the island. Who cares? None of that shit happened on that island. It happened in Africa with a group of people that didn't want to be fucked with.
I'm trying to differentiate between this so that you can eat your word.
I think it was Africa. It could have been South America. It could have been. I want to say it's Africa, though.
Eggs cost chicken feed here, right, Mark? I miss my chickens. They used to lay eggs every day, even through the middle of winter. My girls were dedicated. Good eggs too. I just say like home raised chickens and like home laid eggs are so much better than the ones that you get in the supermarket.
Man, how to look that up? See, this is the problem with the internet that people don't understand, is that you're being influenced by semi-truths.
But you're the one that seems to think that there's only one place that this has happened in. And that's what the debate is about. We're trying to say, hey, no, that isn't the case at all. There's several, there are other tribes out there who don't want anything to do with the outside world.
Yeah, but it didn't come from an island. See, the worst, but first of all, if you just have just a resemblance of sanity, you'd realize that if you were out there as an island, everybody's out checking the islands. You'd have first contact with people because you're on a motherfucking island. You'd have all these people on the islands had first contact with everybody.
Yeah.
You can take that or not take that, and 90% of the islands wound up under British rule to begin with. Because if you decided not to take contact, then the British would just fucking run you over, and now it's a British island. There was no fucking island out there ever, especially after World War II, that would not have contact with the outside world. You kind of have to go into the interior to get a kind of people that are going to be that way in modern times. And I want to say it was that they were kayaking, and yeah, I want to say it's in the Congo where this story is coming from. And they just don't want to be messed with. They're just there's no reason why the current governments in the Congo want to mess with them, so they just leave them alone. And they're right on the river where a whole bunch of Westerners want to go down, and they're not too happy about that either. I want to say 99.9% of the story content that's coming through with this comes from the Congo in Africa.
No, Sentinelese were lucky not to be colonized by the Dutch because they were so defensive of boats.
And I want to say that guy, the missionary that got killed was... see, I can't remember if they were in South America or Africa. I can't remember. And I'm trying to figure out how to look it up. Missionary gets killed. I mean, I don't, but I guarantee you it was not on an island. It was on a river. The exact story they're talking about happened on a river, not on an island. And there's not an island out there in our modern times that have not been exposed to modern aircraft, modern ships, modern anything.
Yeah, and we're not debating that they haven't been exposed to modern day equipment, people, people movers, aircraft, all that sort of thing. That's not what we're saying at all.
Okay, great. Yeah, if you guys want to believe a Facebook meme, have at it.
No, and it's got nothing to do with fucking Facebook, Terry.
It's all
Not
over.
one, so
It's all over social media.
fuck Facebook. I'm talking about shit that came about before Facebook even existed. Because we saw it on the news here.
I honestly want to say it was either the Congo. God damn, I want to say Congo, but if it's if it's South America, okay, maybe. But most of South America has been I'm sorry. How do I say this? Most of South America has been
Sandy's saying
Americanized.
it was on NBC News. She says.
I honestly think all I know is what I've seen on recent social media. That island they're showing, like in the middle of the ocean, that's not true.
Sandy says it was on NBC. Hey, Terry, could you look it up in relation to North Sentinel Island? It exists in this current age, and they do not allow boats on their island.
Yeah, that island might exist, and they don't allow boats, but that's not where most of the story happened.
Okay, Terry. I think you've got your wires crossed because I know what you're talking about. There is it's an Amazon or Congolese tribe.
I never said the island didn't exist. The island exists,
fucking Christ,
but
Terry.
that's not where the basis of that story comes from.
Yes, it is, because that's their story. You're talking about a completely different tribe in a different place.
Am I really?
Yes.
Okay.
They might see an airplane, but they don't have an airstrip or any homes or modern construction or anything. And a missionary was absolutely killed there. Yes. I actually saw footage where they were shooting arrows towards a helicopter because they were trying to get film news footage.
That very story you are saying did not happen there.
Okay, Terry. 2 places, 2 tribes, 2 stories. Thank you, Sandy.
No,
that's what I've been trying to say.
The story you are saying happened
Good night,
in
Jeff.
Congo.
It's happened there and on Sentinel Island. 2 different places, 2 different stories, 2 different tribes.
Sandy, please give me, please put both examples up, pretty please.
Christ.
I'm seriously not going to fucking look this shit up.
I'm gonna no, because you're just gonna sit there and argue about it.
Shit up
Yeah, I'm going to agree to disagree on this, and let's just move on because I'm sick of talking about it. I know what I've seen. I've grown up my whole fucking life watching this shit on TV.
There was only here's the only reason I think there wasn't 2 times in 2 stories is because there was only one time that made it to make it a story. I mean, if you're gonna kill a Catholic priest, it's gonna make fucking world news. And it only happened once, not twice.
Quirky's asking what your favorite dog food is.
I don't know. I haven't found one yet. All right.
No.
I am so sorry this even got brought up.
Jesus Christ.
You know what?
The missionary was it's a missionary, not a Catholic priest.
It doesn't matter. Let's talk about something else.
Oh, great. So what about you, Terry? You work through Christmas.
What?
What else to do? So you got your puppy. What's your puppy's name?
I haven't actually decided yet. I spend most of my time calling her Sweetie.
Well, I guess her name's Sweetie then. You're gonna have to start calling her a specific name so you can train her.
Yeah, this whole training thing is kicking my ass.
Probably because she doesn't have a name.
Because she looks me dead in the motherfucking eye and then says, yeah, fuck you.
She's 10 months old. What do you expect? 10 weeks old, I should say. Yeah. She's only a baby. Of course she's going to look at you like that. He was one of those adventure bloggers. He was convinced he would be the first person to document the island, and everyone told him not to, that they would kill him, and sure enough, he's dead. Yeah, exactly. Was feeding bags worth $150. Oh my god. Yeah. Well, obviously wasn't the right kind of food for him, Craig. Sometimes, honestly, I feed Dizzy whatever's cheapest, and it works. She'll eat it. If she doesn't eat it, she'll fucking starve, and she knows it.
That's your choice?
Yeah, eat it or don't. Eat it or don't. I mean, she's always got biscuits there, but...
Oh, God.
Real men work...
My dog's so motherfucking spoiled, you wouldn't know.
Used to feed really spendy dog food, but for real, there's so many things that can cause rashes. Yeah. And just like people, there's a lot more food allergies out there than there used to be because they put more and more fucking preservatives and shit in the food.
Well, if you're feeding kibble, it doesn't matter what they're putting in it. They burn it till it's nothing. It's got no moisture in it whatsoever.
It was recommended by the vet. That's even worse, Craig. That's even worse, Craig. It was recommended by the vet. Yeah, okay, so the vet that I adopted Dizzy from said that I should be feeding her Optimum. Like the most expensive fucking cat food out there, right? Fuck that shit. I put her on Whiskers. It's like half the cost. And she loves it. And she will now only eat like Whiskers biscuits. And usually fancy feast stuff. If it's on special, I buy her the wet food.
I came to the conclusion that you have to have depending on how active your animal is, you have to come up with a protein / carbohydrates formula to make it work. So, like, what's what is good for one particular animal may not be as good for another particular animal depending on their activity.
Yeah, that's right.
Because the
And it's exactly
the
the
last
same for
thing you
people.
want to do is take a poodle that's sleeping around their owner's legs and not doing anything. That their protein slash carbohydrates formula is going to be way off.
Oh, yes, Quirky, we can get kangaroo dog food here. My dad actually used to go to the meatworks and buy bricks of kangaroo meat for our dog. But yeah, there's like kangaroo and all sorts of that sort of food out. I was looking at some the other day for Dizzy. Raw meat, fish and steaks and mince. We don't feed no canned crap. Yeah.
Poor fucking kangaroos just hanging out, and the next thing you know, they're fucking dog meal.
Mate, there's like 40 fucking million of them. They'll get over it. Seriously, if they were that worried about becoming dog food, they wouldn't run out in front of your car. Thanks for dropping links, Sam. We can also buy kangaroo meat for human consumption. Yes, we can. I don't mind the sausages, but the kanga steaks are a bit tough. It's too it's a bit too iron rich for my taste. Brown rice isn't bad. Like it's wheat, gluten, soy, and nuts, I think. I don't even know, Quirk. I don't know which ones. They all kind of just do their own. They overrun everything. I would say it's more the red, big reds.
Hey, Adele.
Yes, Terry.
What the fuck music have you been listening to?
Why?
Because we need to get the fuck off this subject, and I thought it'd be kind of funny if people knew what the fuck music.
What metal? Mostly metal.
Metal? Like metal? Really?
Mm-hmm.
You do not seem like a metal girl.
Okay.
You really don't.
I listen to like 5 Finger Death Punch.
I didn't hear what you said.
I listen to bands like 5 Finger Death Punch, Disturbed, Lamb of God, Pantera. Wow.
So you're a little meth girl, or not meth girl. That's not meth girl.
Wow.
Metal girl.
Yeah. Metallica. But I even listen to stuff like Steve Vai, Joe Satriani, Yngwie Malmsteen. Linkin Park. I got to see Linkin Park's last concert here in Australia before Chester died.
No, you shouldn't have said Linkin Park.
You asked.
So if we would have ever, and look, we're continents aside.
Oh, Anthrax is pretty good too.
Oh my god! Have you ever heard of Fastway?
No. Oh, Dragon Force. I saw Dragon Force too. Love them.
Fastway was a German band back in the 80s.
Rammstein. The Metallica song about a soldier in a coma. I don't fucking know. I don't really listen to Metallica anymore.
I did not know yet. You were a metal chick.
Great. Meth metal.
It explains a lot. It really does.
Yeah. Definitely.
So how do you prepare to go to a show?
I will listen to whichever newest album on repeat for about a month beforehand.
So you know what they're singing when you get there.
Fuck yeah. Yep. And I study the lyrics, so I know every single fucking word. I can sing along, and I don't look like a complete dick because I don't know the words. Disturbed is amazing. I've seen them twice live. I'd love to see them one more time. I used to talk to David Draymond and his now wife Lena on Twitter. They're so nice. Craig, that bottle's looking bloody light, Terry, ripping into it. There's a bonfire waiting you in Australia, Terry. Have you heard this? Yes. I've actually got their newest album and I haven't even listened to it yet. I got it on pre-order. I haven't unwrapped it. It's still in the plastic. The only CD player I have is in my car and my car's fucked. Yeah, so I think they actually asked for permission to cover The Sound of Silence, and apparently, like, when the producers and everyone had heard the Disturbed version, they gave it like an instant yes. It's amazing. Inside the Fire is a song written about David Draymond's high school sweetheart who hung herself. Her name was Susanna.
I've heard both versions. And I honestly don't think that people understand what the song's about.
Bye, Debs. Have a great day.
And the people bowed and prayed for the neon god they made. You know, shit like that. That's pretty heavy fucking shit.
Oh, absolutely. But it's just as relevant now as it was when Simon and Garfunkel first sung it.
Oh,
if not more so.
Absolutely. I 100% agree with you.
She's driven. She got there, Craig. She's clocking in now. She made it. Oh my god. Ow. Yeah, so Inside the Fire, what's another? I like all of their songs, in all honesty. You know what is an underrated heavy concept song like that? No. There's a few out there. I've even started to listen to like Breaking Benjamin and a few other bands that have sort of crept into my Spotify playlist.
You're never, God, now people are going to hate me even more. But you're never going to find a heavy metal band getting kudos for that kind of shit. simply because heavy metal bands are using power chords and they're 4/4 meter, and you're not gonna you just are not gonna from other forms of artwork where they're using different time signatures and a different uh, a different idea of how things are going to go.
Linkin Park's lyrics. So if you think about how
Linkin Park,
wait. So if you look at how well known and popular Linkin Park's lyrics were before Chester died, and if you sat there and listened to all of their songs after the death of Chester Bennington, you can't tell me that those songs still retain the same meaning.
No, I am absolutely not telling you that. I am absolutely
I
telling you
sat there and listened to every single one of their songs after Chester died,
and
not one of them sounded the same. Like they all sounded like it was him giving his final messages to the world ahead of time.
And I'm not going to disagree with you at all.
Absolutely right, Quirky. Craig, are you talking about Big Smoke? He's like a country dude that raps. Like a big ass, like redneck dude. I'm trying to think if it's the same guy that I'm thinking of.
Carol Works got one of my songs in there. But you probably don't know what it is.
Mm-mm.
Sign, everywhere a sign, blocking up the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that, can't you read the sign?
Mm.
That's old school, man.
That is really old school.
That's going back to like really old school, like 60s old school.
Yeah. Oh, this is the same guy. Yeah, I've listened to his stuff, Craig. He's pretty good.
I'm
But
not
he's not like totally redneck. He's a bit kind of in between.
What's wrong with just simple prog rock? Has anybody said anything good about prog rock?
5-man electrical band, Mark says. It's each to their own. There's a lot of different kinds of music out there for a lot of different kinds of people. You know,
Oh,
it's all
absolutely.
each to their own.
Come on, Adele, you have to tell me where to go for a situation. So where are we going? Come on.
What? What does that mean?
It means I like you to death, and let's talk about whatever you want to talk about.
I don't know. I'm here to talk with the chat. Like I let these guys start the conversation. Crimson Tide, Mark says. Pink Floyd. Yeah.
Yeah, Pink Floyd is one of my favorite bands. Not my top 10, but they're up there.
I like the idea of math rock, but it just makes me upset when I actually listen to it. What the fuck is math rock? Yeah. You can tell I listen too much. Yeah, exactly. You've got a lot of like 80s kind of rock. Not all sorts of stuff, actually. I've heard you listen to all sorts of stuff. It's a good mix. It's all music I like listening to as well. You basically tell YouTube to stick their copyright violation up their ass. The last time I tried to even play music on here, they flagged me. There you go. I won't do that again. 80s music is the best. Fucking love 80s music. All right. Can anyone tell me if George is still going? Must be because Sam's not here. Hello, Holly, freaky fish lady, who's dancing in the chat. Math rock is like music that instead of using a set time signature follows a logarithmic function or something ridiculous. Oh, okay.
Sandy doesn't realize that she's a prog rock aficionado or whatever the hell you
Queen,
want.
Stick, Eagles, Journey, Supertramp. Yeah. I was listening to the Angels yesterday.
And by the way, I'd rather hang out with Sandy right now.
Very jam feeling,
especially when she said Styx. Styx is one of those. If you proclaim you're a Styx fan, man, that proclaims an entire generation, or not a generation, but an entire 10 years of time where there was a time when Styx was the king of the world, man. They could do no wrong.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, but I love Nickelback. Everyone hates on Nickelback. I fucking love them. They're great. And Foo Fighters. I do my water changes.
I do my water changes.
Hello, Belinda. Hi, June.
I really need wine glasses.
But Belinda, I heard that you got sick of Craig's shit and went inside to do some crystal healing.
I got. Can I ask Sandy an honest God personal question?
Go for it.
Does has she seen any of the first 3 albums of Styx? I'm sorry, I forgot to say of Styx.
She says yes.
Oh my God, they were as a young man. Those were pretty instrumental to me.
She has them.
So she knows what I'm talking about.
Coro says Styx is good, but my hot take is that Styx and Rush sound the same.
Well, they actually do, and they should, because they're the same kinds of music.
Oh, GRB says Cheap Trick. Yeah, fuck yeah. Love a bit of Cheap Trick. Motley Crue. Scorpion. Oh my God. Ow.
If you look at Rush, a band that spanned a lifetime, or Pink Floyd that lasted a lifetime,
yeah,
every piece of work they did might have sounded like the one before, but they always moved forward, and they moved forward sometimes by leaps and bounds, and sometimes by little steps.
Yeah. Well, see, I kind of think Disturbed's a bit like that. That a lot of their, like, they have their unique sound. And a lot of their songs all sound very similar. But they are progressively, like, they're still evolving. They're evolving, like, on a crazy scale.
I find I honestly, in my humble opinion, if somebody says that Styx and Rush sound the same, you're you basically can't hear.
Quirky says, sure, but if you
You
tell a Rush fan that
seriously
Rush and
cannot
Styx sound
hear
the same,
sound waves hitting your ears.
if you tell a Rush fan that Rush and Styx sound the same, you'll get a drumstick signed by Neil Peart through the noggin. Or in another really horrible orifice.
I don't know how many times did he give out an actual drum? What do they call them? Cute drumstick.
Probably a lot. Oh, Belinda says someone just got a
Actually, I
fish
don't
fan
think
delivery.
he did. He was the most fucking person that did not want to be famous that became famous. He hated being famous. He didn't like any part of it.
It's literally so different, but it ticks him off so much. Yeah. June, you're two places at once too. Wait, what? Is she?
After Neil Peart lost his wife and his daughter, he became pretty much the most famous guy everybody wanted to figure out where the fuck he was.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, Quirky got their package in the mail?
Then he started developing fucking arthritis and all that, and everybody said, ah, shit, his fucking career is over. And that motherfucker got off his motorcycle and said, bitches, I'll show you how to do this.
And in the meantime,
Keith Richards is still tour. I'm sorry, man. If you know what, if I am ever gonna be anything, I would absolutely be Neil Peart.
Yeah. All right, guys. You know what? I've been going for nearly 2 hours here. I might hand it over to George. Could someone please post George's live stream link in the chat? Sam, don't go.
24/7. There ain't no reason to post nothing. That motherfucker's been going on forever.
Well, it's for the convenience of those people in chat, so they can click on the link and go over to his live stream. I'm going to hand it over to George because I'm tired. I need to go, take a shower and relax after my day at work. As much as I love each and every one of you, I had a pretty big live stream yesterday for Australia Day. I wasn't meant to stay here for so long. And he's gone, right. Nah, it's all good. I got a few things I need to do, and I need to deal with the rest of my day. I will see everyone over at George's live stream. Tell him I'll be there in a minute. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for joining me. As always, I appreciate it. Thanks, Terry, wherever you are. I know he left me. He got cranky because I'm ending the stream. Oh, there you are, George. George, go back to your own stream. I'll see you there in a minute. Bye, everyone. Don't forget to go hit the thumbs up and the like button and comment for George.